Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 6 of Baraou no Souretsu, or Requiem of the Rose King. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me in this great adventure, yeah. Last week we saw that Richard was having an affair with Anne, but then he or she have heard some things that were not totally clear to him or her. Let's see what's going to happen now. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. That's Richard. Ah no, that's Elizabeth's. I thought it was a background story. Oh. Yeah, because he was forced by Warwick to say something like this. Oh, brothers, one against the other one. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, because he discovered, yeah. No, this makes me understand you didn't understand your father at all. Oh! But was that him? No, Margaret, you can't. Oh! Harry! No, Warwick! What? Warwick, you're terrible. Rebel. Look, this was disgusting. That's why I agreed with him somehow. Oh, see? Every time power is involved here. He's a kingmaker. Come on. I hope that Richard is going to discover this. Oh. No, you will not be able to do that. Margaret, you're ready to do everything for power. What? No. No, this is the worst thing that can happen, okay? No. No. Say no, okay? No. Richard is going to become a beast. Oh my, look, even Edward likes Richard now. What? I don't think now it's the proper moment to meet Richard because he's inside a big crisis, he or she. Oh! No! No, totally the opposite. Oh. Yes, I know this is just his imagination, but oh. This is so dramatic, as if we are in the middle of a great shoujo. It's better if Edward doesn't come to meet Richard, otherwise... Yeah, but see, he has black wings, so this means that it's not something good, eh? No, 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 no. I agree with what Henry wanted to do, sincerely. He doesn't care about Anna. He wants to meet the Richard. Warwick, you are disgusting. Oh. Even this frame is great, guys. The rose that fell. I just wanted to meet you. No, he doesn't, because she thinks that that was Harry. No! Even worse. No. No, 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 no! You should have heard the entire conversation. Who cares? Yes! No, Richard, don't be so hard on yourself. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, that's true. You are nobody to decide this. Good job, Edward. No. It will not be the last time. They will stay together. Even you are pretty... Huh. Oh, no. Oh my, don't tell me that he's going to die. Ah, you're too kind, Edward. Please, open your eyes. Uh, and in fact, it was a girl. If it was a boy, problem solved, right? No, Richard, you should stay away from it. That's right. No, 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 it's not a coincidence, Richard. Already? Come on, Richard, you understood that something is wrong here. Correct. Yes. You're married, just simply, to put it simply. Edward, you should listen this time, huh? Yes. Nah, but wait before saying something like this. Hmm? Yeah, they already betrayed you, huh? No, Edward! Oh, this is a huge mistake. You'll see what's going to happen next. Oh, I thought that you would have understood. No, no. Here we go. They started. Oh, do you think that he's going to die, guys? I think that really soon it's happening, so there's nothing left rather than... No, don't worry, she's a woman. No, I think that that's... right? Who's there? Oh, that's Richard. No, 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 no. Yes, she is a woman, but... Oh. Exactly. No! Ah, dirty man. No, 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 no. Harry! No! Whoa! Oh yes, good job. Because he's loyal to you. Yes. Oh my! Whoa! Well, my Richard is so beautiful. No way. Warwick is he doesn't care anymore about them. See? About Warwick, be careful what you say because later you're going to regret, my dear. No F way. Oh. But George, how can you be tricked by Warwick so easily? He can play behind your back too. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, I like Gatsby, sincerely. Mm. I like Richard with these clothes. She's so beautiful. Warwick. Yeah, but Elizabeth is the demon on earth. No, it will not be so easy, Warwick. What? Warwick is even more evil than her. Yeah, but at that time it was a little bit like this. Yes. Hmm. Here we go. But look, let me tell you, I'm so happy for this. And at this point, I agree. Look. Okay, guys, another great episode finished. Let me tell you, I really like Richard right now because she is the only one who wants to protect her brother. Her brother is too innocent, too kind. He doesn't understand anything that is going on, and that's why he is not the perfect choice to be the king. Because, as I was telling you in the previous episode, when you're becoming a king, you should understand that maybe wrong moments or hard moments are coming. Some people wants to steal your kingdom because when the power is involved, you all know that people are going to turn crazy and they want to possess this power as much as they can. So I think Edward is not fit with this role because he really thinks that he has everything under control, that everyone wants to follow his orders, that nothing wrong is going to happen. But dear Edward, you have a wife who wants to kill you. You have a wife who wanted to have a hair from you just because it was easier for her to become a queen sooner or later, and also because she wanted a great position, a great status, a great level in this hierarchy, and that's it. So you're not loved anyway. You're just used as a tool in order to reach the throne. And on the other side, you have your brother George, who is tricked by Warwick because he's promised to marry Isabel, that was the girl who was falling in love with. But at the same time, Warwick too is using George's feelings so he can gain power against you, Edward. So as you can see, the only one here who's trying to rescue the situation is Richard, thanks to Gatsby. Thank you so much, Gatsby, to be here next to her. But Richard is the only one who understood that Warwick and George are going to betray him. She also tried to tell her brother what's going on, but Edward doesn't want to listen. And in fact, the epilogue, I think it will be the fact that Edward will be killed if Richard is not coming in time to save him. And unfortunately, Elizabeth is going to conquer the throne, and she's going to start another war, because now there is not just a war between York and Lancaster. There is also a war, an internal war between Warwick and Elizabeth, because of course Warwick feels these vengeful thoughts against her because he felt disappointed for the fact that Edward didn't want to listen to him. We need to remember that Warwick was a kingmaker, and of course this position was pretty important at that time, because by being the kingmaker, this man was deciding the future of England, was deciding the future of this dynasty, and his position was definitely essential. But if somebody else was trying to steal this role from him, of course he felt deprived from it, and he really wanted to find his revenge, because even in this story we understand that the most important subject is the pursuit of power and the will to reach the crown. Because even in this story, as I was telling you many times, the power of the crown is the same power that is going to destroy or condemn or consume all these characters sooner or later. And you also see that this power is trying to affect mentally even Richard, because he's always dreaming this is the throne and the will to pursue it, also because she is forced to think something like this thanks to her father's will, and she thinks that by dreaming something like this, her father wants to impose this will on her, because she was having a special connection with him, but also because her father was thinking some things, and she is the only one who wants to pursue this father's will, rather than all the mess that is created around this family right now. And of course she is the only one who wants to praise her father and how her father could bring everybody together in order to defeat the Lancastrians. But in this case, Richard, please don't be tricked by this. I hope that, okay, now you wanted to help your brother, and this is something great, and the only way, unfortunately, is to try to become a king. But at the same time, I really hope that Richard is not going to be tricked by this power, and she is going to follow her feelings more, even if she's rejecting them right now, because as soon as she saw Anne, she wanted to push her away. She wanted even to go away from that palace, the Warwick one, because she felt that the more she was looking at her, the more she was feeling pain. And as much as she was handling this relationship with Anne, that was a little bit tremendous because of what she had heard in the previous discussion between her and Warwick. I open a bracket, but she didn't listen everything, close the bracket. She also still has some feelings for Harry. And Harry is coming inside her dreams many times. And this means that she really wants to reach him and to find this peaceful circumstance, this peaceful setting that can let her feel so great, more than ever. But she's quite scared because she was always used to stay in a battlefield. She really wanted to receive compliments by her father. She really wanted her father to be so proud of her. And this is a huge contrast between what she really wants to do and what she was used to do. When there is these contrast inside of yourself, it's really difficult to decide what to do next. But definitely now she's seeing that her kingdom is falling apart, and she really needs to find the courage to pursue it, to go ahead with it, because she's the only one who really wants to protect the same kingdom that her father was building. I really liked in this episode once again that we see this contrast of feelings inside Richard's heart. And for the first time, okay, because there was this circumstance, of course, but she's wearing woman's clothes. And I think that she's little by little trying to accept her for what she is. This happened even in the Rose of Versailles, as I told you many times, because in that time too, Oscar, when she's wearing this beautiful dress for one night and she's meeting the Count of Fersen, in that moment she's feeling something inside her heart, and she's understanding that she's a woman. And she was always been a woman, but her destiny was something else, was to behave like a man and to go on a battlefield because she had to follow what her father told her to be. And in this case, Richard is similar to her because she is a woman and little by little she's accepting this, but at the same time, she can't deny what she promised to her father. She can't deny the fact that her father saw her always as a man. The hardship that she's feeling because she can't be what she really is, or she doesn't want to be what she really is. But I'm pretty sure that the more she will have the chance to meet Henry, the more she will get in touch with this feminine attitude that she really has, actually. No matter if she's talking towards Anne or towards Henry, or in this case towards Gatsby, because he is saying that he is pretty loyal to the royal family, and now Richard at the same time, she feels that it's better if people don't get in touch with her, because she's going to be disappointed in the case she is understanding that people are just trying to trick her. So as you can see, on one side, Richard thinks that she's the core of all evil things because they don't have to get in touch with her, otherwise she is going to protect herself or to defend herself, and in this case she's going to release this bad attitude that it's going to go against them and it's going to create a bad thing, okay? But on the other side, you see that Richard doesn't want these people to get in touch with her because she's starting feeling something for all these characters, and it's problematic because it's the first time that she's having feelings for somebody. This is quite strange for her. This is one of her first times. So by preventing her to be touched by all these people, she is also discovering her body more, her instincts more, her will more. And this is a journey that Richard has to go ahead and try to listen to herself more by doing this. I really like all this stuff. Plus, I really like even the frame in which you see that Warwick is launching this white rose on the ground, and all the petals are going one on the other side instead of the other. This is a great frame because the white rose is the House of York symbol, but it's also the pureness of somebody. And you all know that Richard's feelings were tricked because of Warwick. They were destroyed because of him. So even when he was throwing these rose as if the rose was Richard, who was a pure person with pure feelings, I mean, she was developing for the first time these pure feelings, but then everything was vanishing, and this rose that is falling and all the petals, they are falling apart too, or they are disbanded from the core of the rose. It means as if, yeah, this pureness is not going to last forever. And in fact, Richard is developing these thoughts of a revenge, this will to go to the battlefield, this will to conquer the throne, because her brother can't anymore. Even when she was describing how the battlefield is, when she was saying, oh, I'm back, and this feeling that I'm feeling right now makes me feel like as if I am at home. No, this is pretty bad, Richard. I hope that you are going to detach yourself from the battlefield as much as Henry was telling you. Let's hope that something is going to change right now. At the end of the episode, you see that Elizabeth doesn't want to give up on this throne, and this internal war is about to start. The Lancastrian right now, they are no more a problem, even if you saw that Warwick was having an agreement with Margaret. And even Margaret is another female character, as I was telling you already, that seeks power. These female characters who are pretty evil, except for Anne, because Anne is the pureness on earth at this point. But on the contrary, you see characters like Margaret, like Elizabeth, like Richard's mom, who are so evil, so mean, and they're all causing troubles here. Let's see if Elizabeth is going to handle her mission, because now Warwick is saying that he's ready to kill even the child she's expecting. I don't want to say that this was pretty common many centuries ago, but when there were these intrigues inside the royal family, people were ready even to kill the queen or to attempt her life in order to find some excuses or to fake as if nothing happened or they didn't know anything about this. This was pretty common, yeah. But at the same time, I think that Warwick will be discovered, and Elizabeth, unfortunately, will go ahead with her mission. But I still hope that Richard can save her brother, because he really needs to open his eyes once for all. And I hope that Richard can save him before having even this another regret. That means I couldn't save my brother as much as I couldn't save my dad. This could create a trauma inside Richard's heart, and that's why I hope that she can handle it this time. Let's see what's going to happen. I really like this story, guys. Maybe because it's a historical, or maybe because it has these influences from history, or maybe because, yeah, it resembles me, The Rose of Versailles. That is one of my favorite stories ever. Even if it's not the same, of course, because The Rose of Versailles is a masterpiece. But somehow I feel nostalgic by looking at some things like this, and that's why I really like it. Okay, guys, let's see what's going to happen with episode 7 next week here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. Thank you so much for the support. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.